why Haasil as your debut, and what was it about that story that you really wanted to make?
So, well, I won't say that Hasil was the first film which is rooted in the
Yeah.
milieu. It is not. Any director, any artist who's kind of who's come from a certain background and lived that background has done it before. I mean, filmmakers like Bimal Roy, B.R. Chopra, because Bimal Roy came from heart of
Yeah.
Bengal, from Calcutta, and Chopra sahab came from Punjab,
Partition. Yeah.
new theatre, and yeah, so they all brought those details into their films. You see Waqt, which is a
Yeah.
hardcore commercial film, Lost and Found, I think was started from that film.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
know. A lot of detailing in that film. So that is why, because yes, you're right. I kind of lived that life, and so as they say, God lies in detailing. Hasil was very detailed. That is why it kind of stuck. Not only with the audience from the north India, from north, I got many calls from down south when they saw the film. Yeah.
Yeah, and because my father is also from Lucknow, and he's gone to the university there, so he was the first one to introduce me to the film, and
Acha.
because because he said that this is exactly what happens, and and over the and yesterday when I was telling in college I'm going to speak about the film, so he just wanted to ask you this one question, which a lot of people have. I don't know, but a lot of people have this question in mind: the decision to kill Ashutosh Rana's character, and that's a very risky move that you're taking because if he would have been alive in the film, then the film could have shaped up very differently. It would have been between these two, Irfan versus Ashutosh, but you were focusing on larger things, and when a character is so meaty, I assume like as a screenwriter or a director, you're often sort of contemplating, should we let it go, should I take that call, or should we suck more out of that this character, like we can build more conflict, more drama, but you didn't, so that was a very bold choice.
It wasn't a choice. I was just following my instinct. I was following the script.
Yeah.
Ashutosh Rana for that role was the best choice according to me. So I casted him not knowing that if I'm killing him and people are going to get disappointed. I had no such idea.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I cast well.
Yeah, that's your forte.
Yes. So, and I don't take much time in casting. People take months and months. I don't. I mean, whenever, for whichever film, Mukesh Chabra has done all my films. So we sit in for 2 days and the film is, I mean, casted. I mean, so Ashutosh Rana for me was the best choice. So I had no idea people will get disappointed. He himself got very
Yeah,
disappointed
yeah,
later on. Yes. Yeah.
yeah. I think so. You promised him that we'll do a bigger thing, and I think so.
And
You
we
did with
did
Million
with
Talkies.
Million Talkies and The Great Indian
Yeah,
Murder.
man.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, yeah. And but you told him while narrating this story that this is what happens, and were there any reservations from his side?
No, at
Okay,
that time, no.
okay, okay. And and
See, this is innocence.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. And you also said back then in that interview that it's also a film which has a lot of first timers. And I was talking to Sujoy Ghosh about his first film, and he said something like, because we we were all strugglers trying to make his first film, which was Jankar Beats. they
Sanjay.
they didn't know the rules of filmmaking, the grammar and all of that, so they weren't even aware that they are playing with the rules, and they just went with whatever that came naturally to him. I assume that's what also happened with Hustle, because I feel it's also very difficult to bracket the film in one genre. One can call it largely a political thriller, but there's also a love story at heart. There's a father son dynamic which is being played out. There's a story of friendship. There is a story of youth getting corrupted by power. And so many things are happening in that sense. So, yeah, I mean, when you were writing it, you aware that there's a lot on the plate, or again, it was just instinctive?
No, I was aware of one thing because Satya had come
Yeah.
and was a rage. So when I saw Satya, I thought there was a problem in the film which
Okay.
Ramu couldn't handle, and it's a very difficult thing. It happened in 1942, a love story as well.
Okay.
When you're kind of creating two worlds, one is a volatile world, one is a world which has thrills and danger and plotting, and one is a love story. It's very difficult to handle both.
Yeah.
The audience is going to go for the thrill.
Yeah.
That's what happened in Satya,
Satya.
and 42 also.
Yeah. Yeah.
For me personally, I said 1942. Okay, it's about the Quit India movement and the love story is happening there. There was no Quit India there,
Okay.
so I was disappointed.
Okay.
In Satya, the Mumbai gangster world was so
Enticing.
yeah, it was exciting and fresh, new situations. For me, the love story wasn't working.
Okay.
I was aware of this while making Haasil. So I kind of I knew the action and the student politics is all there. I need to yeah
Master this. Story.
concentrate on the love story.
Yeah.
So I was aware of that.
Yeah. Yeah.